Guys, it's hump day. And this was trending on Twitter this morning. Now, this is something most of the time I would ignore something like this. But in this particular, for instance, I was a little intrigued. I'm going to tell you why. So this is trending on Twitter right now. 27% of Americans, which I was like, well, why is 27% of Americans trending? Well, it's trending because 27% of Americans believe Donald Trump to be a man of faith. And you see some of the tweets here. I have absolutely no faith that 27% of Americans who think Trump is a man of faith even know what faith is. Faith, 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 faith. 27% of Americans believe God sent Trump here, that Trump's a man of faith. Proud Socialist tweets out, 27% of Americans think the man that embodies the 7 deadly sins is a man of faith. Now, the reason I bring this up is not because 27% of Americans think that Trump is a, quote, man of faith. And I find that fascinating or worth talking about. What I find worth talking about is apparently more than 27% of Americans think that being a, quote, man of faith is automatically some badge of honor or some good thing and something to be celebrated. And my response is, who cares? Well, what is, I mean, being a man of faith or not a man of faith doesn't make anybody any better or worse than anyone else. If a man of faith just means you have faith, you have beliefs. And if you do, that's fine. That's totally fine. You have religious beliefs, that's fine. That's your choice, that's your right. As long as you don't use those beliefs to infringe on anybody else or hurt anybody else, do your thing. So man of faith doesn't automatically mean you have, it's not some badge of honor. It's just something about you. It's like being like, I'm a man who enjoys basil fried rice. I am, by the way, and I make a damn good basil fried rice. Who gives a shit, though? What does that mean? What type of a president am I going to be based on that one fact about me? I'm a man of Beatles. I like the Beatles. I'm a man of the Beatles catalog. I'm a fan of it. Who cares? I mean, and if it's one of those man of faith, man of reason, first of all, you can be both. You don't have to pick. But if you're going to be one or another, if you can only be a man of faith or a man of reason, I would prefer a man of reason in the White House, because reason says, hey, climate change is happening. It's real. It's upon us. We're approaching catastrophe. We got to do something. That's reason. So I'd prefer a man of reason in the White House if I can't have someone who is either both or just one or the other. So why does it matter? 27% think he's a man of faith. Who cares? And maybe he is. Trump might have religious beliefs. I have no idea one way or another. I don't care. Well, the way he acts, he doesn't seem like a man of faith by the way he acts. Really? You think everybody who has religious beliefs acts great all the time? Do you really think that's the case? You think that just because someone has religious beliefs, they act great, and somebody who doesn't, they're just heathens? But first of all, that's not true. That's not the case. I know some great people who are atheists. I know some horrible people who have religious beliefs, and vice versa. I know some great people who have religious beliefs. So, and it's one of those things like it doesn't, we put it on this weird pedestal where it doesn't deserve to be on anything. It's not, I mean, there was that debate where Ricky Gervais was debating Stephen Colbert, and Stephen Colbert, he's a very proud practicing Catholic, and he'll let you know. And Ricky Gervais is an atheist, and also Ricky Gervais will let you know. He's very outspoken about that. They're both outspoken about their beliefs, and that's fine. And they debate it sometimes. And Stephen Colbert really came ready for this debate. He was gonna, and in my opinion, Ricky Gervais won that debate very handily. And one of the things that he said was, he was just like, look, Steven, you believe in one God. And Steven was like, yep, I sure do. And he goes, okay, there are 3,000 gods. You believe in one of them. That means there's 2,999 other gods that you don't believe in. So at the end of the day, in human history, I believe in one less God than you do. So why is it relevant one way or another if Donald Trump or whoever else believes in one more God than I do, or one more God than other people? Now, what would be interesting, what would be quite like, wow, that's fascinating, is if we find out Donald Trump believes in all 3,000 gods. That'd be a news story I would tune into. He'd be like, all 3,000 of them, I'm on board. And it's like, really? He's like, yeah, they're all the best. I don't pick. I have the best beliefs because I believe in all 3,000 gods. I'm number one. How many gods do you believe in? I believe in 3,000. That I would be intrigued by. And maybe, you know, since being a quote, man of faith is such a big deal, that's who's going to win the 2020 election. One of them, Biden or Trump, needs to come out and be like, I believe in all 3,000 gods. I have the faith is coming out of my freaking eyeballs. I shit faith. 3,000 gods. I believe in all of them. I think all of them, because I mean, look at how big the earth is. There's plenty of room for 3,000 of them to just kind of keep shit in order. And we just hear the stories at different times in different places, but all 3,000 of them are rocking the house. And they're kind of like, wow, humanity, you're getting a little out of order. 3,000 of us are trying to keep an eye on you, and you're still going nuts. You want a man of faith. You find me someone who believes in all 3,000 of those gods. Find someone who can name them all. I can't. I don't know. There you go. Who cares? Oh, some people believe Donald Trump's a man of faith. Other people don't. Who cares? How is it relevant? Let's look at how he governs. Let's look at how he just put American people under martial law. How he militarized his own people with the National Guard. That's what Donald Trump just did. And you care about whether or not he prays? Who cares? It's irrelevant. Find me someone who believes in all 3,000 gods, internet. Find it for me. All right, so anyway, that's my take on that.
Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make it our own. Get your news